And we are live. This is the wood where you get what, Miss Reagan?
What, it's so good.
That is a fact, my Jack. I gotta stop saying stuff like that. Anyways, tonight is a Monday, right? Yes, it's a Monday. It is May 9th. It's May?
Yeah.
May, yeah, May. Yeah. It's May. We're here with, we got Junkie Crows here.
Caw-caw.
You gotta speak. You don't wave. You gotta speak.
No. I'm not drunk enough.
It's a podcast,
It's a podcast, bro.
Maybe I'm deaf. I can sign language.
Keep getting smart, and I'm going to ask you about your couch scene with Amber Heard.
Yeah. Also, the blunder from Down Under voted the sexiest man alive in Australia's Kangaroo of the Month Club, Mr. Red Eye.
Hello.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
What?
You're a son of a bitch.
What?
I don't know. I just want to cut you out.
You're a big meanie.
I'm a big meanie. I got arthritis issues tonight. I'm hurting. I think you mentioned Amber Heard a minute ago. There is a meme going crazy, and I didn't expect this one to go crazy, especially on TikTok. It's on Twitter too. I seen it on Twitter today a couple times, where she said my dog stepped on a bee.
Oh, that was so weird. It was just such
there's people. Moment. Well, there's people on TikTok, which I even did a video where people were like, "Well, my girlfriend made me drink pee." They'll rhyme it with her. And it's just goofy. It's a goofy little meme, but it's funny. And that was like one thing that kind of surprised me that it got that became a meme. But boy, there's a lot of memes out of that fucking trial.
To be fair, that was one of the more out of place random comments.
Yeah, exactly. But I didn't even understand why she brought that up because she went, "My dog's up in a bee," and that's what she did.
So I forget what the hell she was actually talking about, but at the end of whatever she was saying about whatever happened on the airplane or whatever, and she's like, and then I went out to walk my dog and it stepped on a bee or whatever. And
then she made that face. By the way, also, I know you don't. I don't know. A lot of weird faces. For the people who do like Dr. Pepper, I got Dr. Pepper Zero, but it's Dr. Pepper Zero Dark Berry.
What?
Dark berry Dr. Pepper, and this shit is amazing. Dude, I'm drinking it right now. It is awesome. It's so tasty. It's delicious. Also, there's a Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero that's pretty good. They come out with a whole bunch of different flavors, and they're really good.
Are they like a temporary thing to see which one?
I don't know. This is I don't know. The can's got like Star Wars shit on it. So,
ooh,
is there a new Star Wars coming out then?
Is there ever?
Yes.
Yes,
there is.
Yeah, I'm not ready.
This one
never not enough Star Wars coming out yet.
Disney bought that shit. They're gonna crank Star Wars out until the end of time now.
The question is the new Star Wars thing that they're going to be coming out with worth watching? And yes, it's the story of Obi-Wan Kenobi when he saw.
Did they already do that?
First hits. No,
they were talking about it for a while, but it hasn't happened yet.
No, they've never told the story of when Obi-Wan ended up on Tatooine and the time between basically after the Jedi Order have fallen and Jedi being hunted across the galaxy. There's that time period where he ends up on Tatooine watching over Luke. And this is that time period. It's going to be fucking epic, dude.
I know Paramount Plus has got a new Star Trek show, too.
I want Mara G.
Who gives a fucking shit about what they're going to do with Star Trek? Look, they've butchered that Enterprise. Picard was shit. And Discovery with Mikey.
What is this?
God damn.
Has somebody got an alert going on?
I don't think so.
No. Beep, 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 beep.
I'm good on mine.
Like you know how like the what is it called the Amber Alert thing? Something like that was happening.
Not on my
Wasn't
phone.
mine. You got a tornado just about to hit. What's going on?
I don't know, dude.
That's not funny. He might.
Here, yeah, it's very possible, but we ain't got no bad weather than that. But yeah, anyways, yeah. But now Paramount Plus, I like Paramount Plus on some of the things. Like, you know, as you all know, that one of my I ain't gonna say it's a guilty pleasures. I'm not guilty of it. I like it. The reality competition shows, they have a lot of those that I like on there. I call it a guilty pleasure. I don't feel fucking guilty. I like it. So, but yeah, anyways, there's some, and they actually have a couple of good shows. Like there's the Prince or something. I can't think of that name show, but it's a damn good show. It's like a gangster show. It's pretty good. But yeah, I heard they fucked up on a couple other things.
All right. Well,
that's the way a lot of like Netflix, man. Netflix is a big hit and miss fucking network these days.
Didn't you bastards tell me to watch The Stand?
All right. What's this thing called?
The Stand is good.
Strange.
Isn't that psycho bitch in that?
Yeah, she is. But she's really good in it too, though.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, she's pretty good. And Amber Heard's pretty good in The Stand.
I'm going to beat your ass.
All right. I want to quickly watch the trailer.
The trailer for what?
You recommended me to watch some fucking
Star Trek Strange New World.
Oh, okay. Now, see, I don't know nothing about it. I do know it's like, it's kind of, it looks old schoolish because they're wearing the old school uniform in it and stuff. So that's all I've seen of it. I don't really know.
How old
looks like
there be men in skirts?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. They may be telling the story of Captain Christopher Pike, who was actually the first captain of the Starship Enterprise.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk was not the first captain. Mm-hmm. So this,
maybe
depending on if they go identity politics, like they just fucking ruin Discovery. If they tell the story of Christopher Pike, because he was captain for 5 years before he was horrifically injured. And this
could be interesting.
Yeah,
he must like the trailer. He said, yeah.
No, it could be good. If it's about Pike, that's a plus in its favor.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Like I said, I haven't seen anything of it. I may watch it and give you my opinion on it. And you know, I got an honest opinion. If I don't like it, I don't like it. I try to watch it. Do it, baby.
We should watch it together.
Yeah. And by the way, I was going to watch Sons of Anarchy this weekend, but John Morgan failed miserably. I kept messaging her. I kept messaging her. Are you going to do this for me? Are you going to do this for me? He messaged me later at night. You still want to do this? And I'm like, it's already past time.
Well, he was having weather problems, so his internet was in and out.
Well, we did have some. To be fair, over here we had some really shitty wind yesterday and the day before.
This was Saturday.
What is today?
Today's Monday.
Yeah.
Yesterday and the day before, Saturday and Sunday.
You suck a dick.
Okay.
Mine.
I didn't think it could stretch that far, but toss.
It's like Rubber Man, baby. Rubber Man.
The thing, boing, elastic.
But yeah, I tried to. What was it? I've been watching a couple of movies, past movies that I've seen a bunch of times. Like I watched Forrest Gump yesterday.
I haven't watched that in a long ass time.
It's been a long time since I watched it, so I watched it.
I've heard the soundtrack a bunch since the last time I saw it. I own that soundtrack. I love that soundtrack.
Yeah, I've been listening to the Sons of Anarchy soundtracks a lot lately. They got some good music on there.
I'm excited for that. When I watch shows, if I hear songs I like in the background, I look them up.
Oh, they got some badass.
I find good music.
Yeah.
Lucifer had some badass music in it. I was very, very excited when I was watching that show because I always pick up new tunes.
That's a pretty good show.
Supernatural has some pretty good music as well. If you watch the whole series.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure I've picked stuff up.
Just watch that. It's got 2 pluses for it. Number one, it sounds like they've reworked the original theme instead of doing what they did with Enterprise and just fucking that up. So, and the casting looks really good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch this one because it's definitely not like Picard, how they just fucking ruined Star Trek. So this could be really good. Paramount might have got some writers in and given a shit for once. It's like, look out, Paramount.
Well, if you end up watching on the computer, hit me up on DMs or something. I'll pop in the Discord. We can watch it together. I like Star Trek a lot.
I'll have to get a streaming. I don't know how I'm going to be able to watch it because I don't have any streaming services. So
you don't have to if you're on Discord.
I got Paramount Plus, so I can stream it for you if you want to watch it.
Oh, that kind of streaming. Well, we'll talk about that after the show.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just thought about I'll stream it.
Okay.
Talk about Crow.
Oh, Pimp, you said Netflix is kind of hit or miss. Have you seen the trailer for the new like series of Love, Death, and Robots?
No, I have not.
It is really good. Each episode is different. It styles different directors, different artists, characters, whatnot.
But
it's really good.
The only thing about Netflix and their series, they usually have some good series, but most of their series don't go no longer than 3 or 4 seasons. And it's boom, and it always ends abruptly too. They don't really ever end right. They just, they don't have an ending. It leaves you hanging.
Either that or they totally botched the last season.
Oh, they botched it, yeah. Now I do know that the final season of Stranger Things is coming on this month too. I'm looking forward to that.
I haven't. I still have to catch up on the.
I'm about to catch up because what's that one show with Jason Bateman? I always forget the name.
Ozark.
Ozark. It's a really good show, but I haven't watched the last 2 seasons to be honest with you. So I'm starting from the very beginning. If it's been a while, I'll start rewatch all the episodes I've seen already. So I'm starting from the very beginning and watching all of it. That where I can be fresh in it. But that's a good show though. And Mindhunters, dude, they left me. They had 2 really good seasons of that show, which was an amazing show.
So they never, I didn't just not catch up with that. They never put out a 3rd season on that?
They never put out a 3rd season.
Everybody was talking about it, too. It's not like it's all on the hype either.
Oh, it was a hit. It was a huge fucking hit.
That was one of the few shows that I actually watched while it was coming out that people were talking about. I knew about pop culture for a hot minute.
The 2nd season won an Emmy.
I don't understand why they wouldn't keep going with that.
I don't understand it either, and it pisses me off because I was really into that show.
They dropped good shows right from the beginning of them doing originals, though, too. Like Lilyhammer was actually a pretty funny-ass show. And they really season on that. I enjoyed the hell out of that. It was only 1 season. You did too?
No, there was more than 1 season.
Was there one? I remember when I found it, it was as far as it was going to go, and I watched all of it. And
it was a good show. They also had a show where it was called The 8 or something like that, or something 8.
Sense8?
Yeah,
Sense8. I like that. Yeah, they finished that though.
No, they didn't.
Didn't they? Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
They
just abruptly ended it. Canceled it.
But there was the whole big wedding scene at the end of the season, and everybody kind of resolved and got together and was happy.
No, but that wasn't even an ending, though.
Well, how do you want it to end? You want to follow them?
Netflix is in trouble, by the way, because Netflix was the big boy on the block for so long. They had a monopoly. Now everybody's got a fucking streaming site, and most of them are better. So who's getting to be and I didn't even know it, is really rising in the rankings of the streaming sites, and that's Peacock.
Yeah, we grabbed that for a month just to watch the Olympics. So if that means they had the Olympics,
well, you know what happened? What made Peacock a lot of money, where they could create their own original shows and stuff, was the WWE network. They bought the WWE network, and that brought in millions of people. And it brought in millions of dollars, so they were able to create originals that are supposedly really good shows too. And they've also got the #1 show on television. They got the rights to that streaming, and that's Yellowstone.
They're smart.
That's really
There's
good.
a lot of free stuff available on Peacock.
Yeah, but they got Yellowstone. They got, which is, to me, it fucking pisses me off because I don't have Peacock right now. What pisses me off is I have Paramount Plus, who puts out Yellowstone, but it's not on Paramount Plus because Peacock's got the rights to it. It fucking pisses me off.
The almighty dollar, baby.
Because Yellowstone is a really good show. Also, thinking of Yellowstone, which is starring Kevin Costner, did you hear about the Amber Heard Kevin Costner situation thing?
Yes, but you will tell it far better than I ever could.
Well, apparently, when they did this movie together, right? And apparently, she showed up in his trailer butt fucking naked. And there's witnesses, right? He said he's not lying. There's witnesses. And he told her, like, get your ass home, leave me alone.
But he was married, yeah.
Yeah, he was married.
The reason they like, apparently it came out like on like the Hollywood Insider stuff that like there was a comment made at a promotional party for a movie that they did where somebody who was a big star, like I guess she was bragging on about the good times with Johnny, and he burned her at the party. He just basically turned around and was like, yeah, well, you didn't feel that way when you were broken up with him for 2 days and showed up in my trailer naked, though, did you?
Yeah, and apparently there was other people who witnessed it.
Yep.
So
and it was confirmed, but they weren't releasing the name, but people pretty much, you know what I mean, like do the human math. Like,
yeah,
they're at the promotion for this movie. The movie that she's promoting is with Kevin Costner. They were clear about it was a huge, like, you know, blockbuster movie star. There's one of them in the room.
Yeah.
And she has a thing for, and if you listen to her testimony too, which was so funny because I heard that, and then later, and when she testified, like when he was testifying, she, well, no, not just that, like she came into Johnny's trailer naked too. Yeah. Like they were talking about the exchange, and then he's talking like he said something about like, oh, like, you know, did you lift up the back of her robe with the boot or whatever, and like, was she naked? Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, why was she like I get that you're trying to burn him for like being flirty, but like, A, why is she in his trailer naked under a robe? And like, given that's the case, don't you think it seems sort of natural for a guy to be flirty with her, considering she showed up in his trailer? But her whole thing was like, yeah, I had to get, like, she had to get changed for a movie scene involving a bathing suit. So somehow that makes it make sense that she's in a robe in Johnny Depp's trailer. Like, what? No, and I've figured that from the beginning. I think most people suspected that, but I think that's why they were jealous of each other, because both of them knew they damn well cheated to be together to begin with. And
yeah.
That cheaters never have successful relationships because they're always going to be afraid that later down the line you're going to do the same thing to them. And they're probably right.
Well, the saying goes, if they cheat on somebody for you, they will probably cheat on you.
Bingo.
Yeah, so, and Johnny Depp did flat out cheat on his wife for Amber Heard. He left his wife for Amber Heard. Yeah, the mother of his children.
I don't know how true it is, but there are rumors that the reason that Lisa Bonet and Jason Momoa split was because of Amber Heard.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But they knocked down Amber Heard's screen time to 10 minutes, or they're even trying to lower
that's the rumor. We'll see if it's true or not. But what I know for a fact is true is that Jason Momoa unfollowed her on Instagram and started following Johnny Depp.
I'd probably fuck Jason Momoa, though.
Oh, I hope Lisa Bonet and Jason Momoa heal it.
Have you ever, Lisa Bonet,
he gets back with Johnny Depp.
Lisa Bonet and Lenny Kravitz used to be together, right? Years ago.
Yeah, they have a
They have
daughter.
a child. They have a daughter, and she's an actress, and she's fucking stunningly beautiful.
Yeah, she and Jaden Smith seems to have a weird thing, even with the age gap for a while.
Yeah, but I think she's into the. Wasn't she in the new Spider-Man?
She was in something. I don't remember.
Yeah, she was in something, and apparently she's with the. I think she's fucking the co-star.
Oh yeah, no, they never got like this was years ago, and they were like, uncomfortably close.
Yeah, but did you see where Jaden Smith on stage said that he wanted to be with what's that one black rapper guy's name who's openly gay? He's got a weird
Lil Nas?
Something entertainer.
Lil Nas X?
No, something entertainer.
Something entertainer.
Or something like that. I can't think of his fucking name. May not be entertainer. What's his fucking name? But anyways, Jaden Smith said something about want to fuck him in the booty or some shit like that on stage. You know, nobody's talked in the chat room.
Jaden's such a weird person.
Jaden is a weird fucking dude. Or whatever he pronouned that. I don't know what he pronouns as.
I watch a podcast, and towards the end of the stream, they do a game. And one of the games they have is, did Jaden Smith say this? And it's just weird, random ass tweets. And most of the time, yeah, he did say it.
Oh, by the way,
people that say weird things.
You mentioned podcasts, and I'm thinking about live streaming. The other day, it got messed up, but you know who was went live with me but he was only on there for a second because his camera messed up on TikTok. Boogie. Yeah.
Damn.
Boogie 2988. He's a huge fan of mine on TikTok because I'm amazing.
Why is no one talking in the chat room?
Because they're fucking idiots.
John is streaming, so that could be a reason.
It says people are there. Like I just opened the page.
Yeah, there's more people. I mean, look, they like me more than they do John.
True.
If they don't, they're fucking stupid. Anyways, if you are watching, remember I do have a stream goal of $70. Please help if you can. Do what, Red?
I think Monty was streaming as well.
Yeah, he's black. Nobody cares.
Whoa! I didn't say that, Monty. That was all him.
No, I mean that's what I meant. You can't say nothing about it because he's black.
Whoa!
Because if I say anything, I'm a racist.
That's right. You just
he produced
stop doing the racisms.
Art.
I'll probably say something racist though.
Gee whiz. Gee whiz.
Yeah.
So I saw something very interesting from the Ukrainian war. Apparently, they're really sort of ingenious buggers over there. And so imagine you're just a Ukrainian citizen and you like to fly your drone around.
Yes, sir.
And you're flying your drone around. One day, Russia invades your country. And that doesn't make you very happy. And you see war crimes being committed, so you want to help out. So you end up being the eyes for artillery. Not only that, these smart buggers worked out that if we put a little mechanism on the bottom of my drone, we can attach not one, not two, but 3 grenades. And so,
holy shit.
Oh, dude, no, shit gets epic. So you now operate this thing and you fly it around, and one of them's just basically a spotter for artillery. So the Americans have sent them GPS guided artillery. Now, I watched a thing years ago where they were making this thing, and basically there's a computer chip in an artillery shell, and you can shoot it one way. It can go 20 degrees off where you shot it and end up on target. So you can steer these things basically. And so you've got these guys flying drones, and there's footage, and I'd love to put some Benny Hill music to it. You see these Russian guys, or there's a house, and then artillery will drop in the backyard of the house, and you'll see a squad of dudes run out. and they'll run into their bunker. And you know where the next shot lands? Right on the bunker. And then you'll see dudes run out of the bunker, and you just see these Russian guys running for their lives as the Ukrainian artillery squad is basically lobbing shells everywhere. And they start lobbing them where they're running towards. Shit, dude, it was great. The other bit of footage was this fucking drone with 3 grenades on it. You see these 3 Russian soldiers jumping into a stolen car. Well, 2 of them get in the car. The third one doesn't quite make it. You see this thing just drop a grenade. The grenade goes through the fucking sunroof. Boom. Damn. You see the Lada just goes reverse. It just rolls back and hits the fence. And you see one dude get out and just crawls next to the car and crawls into the fetal position. You see the other guy in the car just going, eh. The third guy that didn't quite get in the car, who just watched his 2 mates get fragged, runs into the house because he looks up and, there's the drone. It's got another 2 grenades ready to go. So their new thing is they're flying drones around, just dropping grenades. It's psychological warfare. Every time the Russians hear something going in the sky, they all just scatter and run now. It's fucking great. Then I also learned something about the Russian conscripts. There's 2 different types of soldiers in that war. There's conscripts, which are in for a year, and then there's people that have signed a contract that are in there for 2 years. Their extent of training is they're taken to Belarus, given a gun to walk around in a field for a week, and then thrown into a fucking war in the Ukraine.
Damn.
Yeah, a lot of these kids don't want to be there. But the Ukrainians flying around these drones dropping grenades on shit, because they fly them on top of a tank. It can't destroy the tank. It destroys all the sensor equipment. And it basically renders the tank useless, and they got to go and get it repaired. So they're just flying around dropping grenades on shit. It's fucking unbelievable.
Somebody needs to catch one of them and scream, "I catch a grenade for you."
Oh no catching these things, dude. No. It's just amazing how just they've adapted to what they. I did not think that the Ukrainians would still be the Ukrainian sort of people at this time, because it would have been run over by Russia. But they're taking territory back off them. And now here's the best bit. You guys and the French have sent artillery that's got a range of 46 kilometers, nearly 30 miles. It's got more reach than the Russians. So they can set up, lob 10 shells, and then get the hell out of there, and the Russians won't even have time to reply and send shells back by the time they've bugged out of the position. It's fucking amazing watching the Ukrainians fight these guys. They're destroying tank after tank after tank. It's amazing.
Apparently, they arrested rappers Young Thug and Gunna in a RICO case. I don't even know who those rappers are, to be honest with you. Oh. But a RICO case, that's pretty big shit. That's what they get mafia guys on and shit. RICO. Because that's how they got Capone.
No, tax evasion.
Yeah.
Tax evasion.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, did you see
Dude had syphilis.
You got syphilis.
I forget what state it was.
Go ahead.
There was a lady. She was the second in charge of the prison.
Oh yeah.
She helped this he's a monster too. This big son of a bitch. Basically said, "I'm taking him down to the doctor or something," and she just drove off with him. She's dead. They've got them today, so they've found him somewhere. Some dude that runs a car wash tipped off the marshals, so the marshals were following them. Car chases ensued. Cars rolled.
I don't know when this exactly happened, but I came across a thing on TikTok, and I went on YouTube to pull up a video of it. I think it happened last year. I'm not completely sure, but have y'all heard about that young? It was this young girl. Her daddy and her mom was used to be a part of the Republican Party or some shit. But anyway, her daddy forbade her to date this one guy. And she was 16, he was 18, so they murdered him, right? The girl and her boyfriend murdered her father, and then was making fucking videos and had them on their phone, and was planning to post them on YouTube and shit, bragging about how they killed her daddy.
Very smart these days, kids these days.
This is
Especially
real.
the homicidal ones.
Yeah, this is real. I don't even know exactly when this happened. It may have happened last year, but I watched a couple of videos about it today.
Look, the chick that helped the guy escape from jail. She's the cops have got him after a car chase and the car's rolled, and they've pulled the guy out. And the first thing he said, "Oh, she shot herself in the head." It's like, what? So apparently she's ended her own, given herself the forever sleep because she had to go back and explain to her colleagues and the whole town and her friends and family why she decided to help a. I think he was in there for murder too. So, yeah, that was a career-ending choice, wasn't it, madam?
Life ending.
Too soon?
Fatal decision.
It's a fatal decision, yeah.
Not her best day at work, that's for sure.
Not her best day. Poor thing.
Yeah, no, I felt bad for her.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know her personally, so fuck her. No, I'm joking. I hope she's. Well, she made a big boo boo. I mean, she helped somebody escape prison.
A murderer, yeah, who's not good. Not good at all.
Raven would do some stupid shit like that.
It reminds me of the scorpion and the frog.
Yeah.
Like, just don't fuck with
When the scorpion gave the frog a blowjob.
Yeah. Yeah, it stuck him right in the balls.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then said, I'm a scorpion and I stung your balls.
That's right.
Whoa.
Because that's what scorpions do.
That's what scorpions do. They sting you in your testicles.
All of them.
Yeah. Okay, one. Who's going to say something about my third nut?
I was about to.
I figured.
We were all thinking it.
Yeah. This is... Dude, I tell you what, every fucking day somebody mentions my third ball to me. Every fucking day.
Well,
At least you got an extra.
Yeah, see, anytime balls are mentioned, like, naturally everyone thinks of your balls. Like, that should be like a point of pride. Like,
it kind of is, I guess.
Like, you're all thinking about my nuts.
They are. Everybody thinks about my nuts.
That's right. See? My balls. That's what one of your shirts got to be. I want to call
my balls.
My balls. The back of my mug will say, yeah.
Would you like to meet my testicles? That's what it is. Yeah. Autographs.
Just want to point out that somebody had to tell somebody about your third ball for it to become public knowledge. Now, who would have done that?
Well, I told somebody in private, and they went crazy with it.
No, I'm pretty sure you've mentioned it on the internet when you may have been live streaming once or twice.
No, I've talked about it. What I'm saying is that how it got out of it on the internet was I actually told somebody, and they went and told, so I jumped on there and started talking about it. That where I owned it.
I think you just started the rumor yourself.
No.
So you can talk about it.
I mean, I ain't ashamed
of it. Good self-promotion. That was a good idea. I'm not saying it was a bad idea.
No, I think you're making accusations that aren't true.
Oh, I think I'm telling the absolute truth. The whole truth and nothing but the truth, Your Honor.
No,
I rest my face.
Y'all don't even say that over there.
Yes, we do. I just said it. What do you mean we don't say it? I just said it.
Yeah, but you don't matter.
Yes, I do.
How?
God damn, once you get that in your head, we'll all be okay.
I'm going to take this abuse.
You have to. I'm a TikTok superstar. You have to take this abuse. You shut up, motherfucker.
You're just so mean. I can cry like Amber Heard. Oh,
We are only doing an hour and a half tonight. Reminder.
Yeah, that I watched Amber's scene in the courtroom where she had to cry.
It was a show.
She did not do a fucking good job.
No,
because
she didn't.
Then they got hot. Don't talk about the fucking muffins anymore, you fucking stupid fucking goddamn defense lawyer idiot. They got that hot lady up to explain exactly the behavior that was on display when Miss Heard was on the stand. And she basically just went, that was really just overacting. Like, you know, like uses all these big words, doesn't actually mean. And she basically said, you listen to her rant on for 2 minutes about this shit, and then you're left wondering what she actually fucking said, because she didn't actually say anything of substance. It was just like, oh, damn. Bitch slap.
Yeah. Xanos does have a point. A lot of people are saying she did blow, but I'm pretty sure it was something to like make her eyes water, to make her look so sad.
I don't know, but she did put a tissue up to her face and she did inhale instead of exhale, so that was weird.
It looked like she did that. I don't think she actually did coke in courtroom.
I don't think she did either, but it was definitely like not. It certainly showed that she was.
It did kind of look like that, but it was just like everybody was like, "Come on, man!" I don't think she actually.
She stood for a picture too, and though that may be true, that flash is not evidence of it because the flash came from the screen in front of them.
Yeah.
So, but that doesn't mean that that there is. The guy from Law and Crime TV does have a camera in there. Instead, her PR guy did come over to take a picture, and I don't know if it's that exact moment, but she did freeze for a photo, according to the guy who films for the Law and Crime channel.
She put on the worst fucking performance of a traumatized woman I've ever seen. Like the exaggerated. Go and watch some of the fucking lol cows on YouTube when they try and pretend to be distraught and start crying. It's the same fucking thing. It's all these exaggerated, twisted fucking facial movements and shit. But here's the thing about people when they're genuinely upset. You get what's called flushed. You go really red in the face.
Yeah, like she did when her pictures were taken. Because that's what the officers said they saw. And her face didn't turn red at all, which means that's not what she looks like when she actually cries.
Yeah, bright fucking red. You fucking just, it's being flushed. So there's none of that. And I was watching it and I didn't see a tear trickle out of her eyes. Her eyes didn't go red because there was no fucking water being produced by her tear ducts at a rate would let it. She faked the fuck out of being upset on the stand. And like I said,
that was the part that kills me. Like, not every victim of a crime or a survivor, however you want, like, is going to cry when they recall the instance. What they don't do, though, like I've been in a lot of group therapy and shit like that, and I've seen people that don't look affected, and I've seen people that bawl their eyes out. I've never seen someone do everything involved in bawling their eyes out, making the breaths and turning away and saying they need a minute, yet not produce a single tear. That, in all my years of counseling in groups and hospitalization and partial hospitalization, I have never, ever seen. That was the craziest shit I've ever seen. As far as somebody trying to, oh my God, it just shows how sick she is. Like that watching her testify what made me go from like not liking this woman to thinking, Jesus Christ, he's lucky he made it out of that relationship alive. Especially when she's yelling things in a fight, like she's yelling, "I'm not even in your will. Get the fuck away from me, you crazy bitch." No. Fellas, when chicks are like that, run fast. It's not going to get better.
let me just expand on what I was saying. So apparently Dr. Curry didn't describe Amber's behavior on the stand after. She predicted it. She fucking predicted these fucking little group of behaviors. Oh my fucking God. That's incredible. Like,
That's what I've been saying about the cross. They have to. I can't imagine how they don't nail her on this cross examination because they have her psych workup, and the psych workup that she turned out is panning out, and it's pathological. Like Amber literally, clearly cannot help herself.
Mm.
It's fucking pathological. So if they poke her in the right way, she should behave or explode fairly.
I like to poke her in the right way.
No, you would look. She's like a fucking hag, man. No, you wouldn't. You'd stick your dick in
No,
there.
I would fuck
come
her.
out.
I'm sorry, I would fuck her. I don't give a shit how crazy she is. I would fuck her.
That's what they all say.
Why? After knowing all the things that you know about her, like she's a filthy animal that shits in people's beds, and you fuck that.
Shits in bed.
That's fucked up.
I'm a filthy animal that shits in people's beds. I'll forgive her.
I wouldn't.
It's just a cut-off point. And
for you, baby.
She crossed the threshold a long
cut-off
time
point
ago.
was the pointer finger.
Y'all some pussies, man.
Emphatically no. Just
I am sticking my dick in crazy.
I'll stop. I would never have sex if I didn't stick my dick in crazy.
That's a deep level of crazy though.
There's crazier than there's like just ew, like ugly. And she's a very ugly person.
Mentally, yeah.
Let's just be straight. Doesn't James Franco have herpes? You know she fucked James Franco, right? I'm just saying.
I'd fuck James Franco.
That busted lip ain't no busted lip. That's a herpes story. You know it is. Don't lie.
I wouldn't mind catching a little herpes from James Franco.
My God. So you are willing to have a smashed finger, a grumpy in your bed.
And some herpes.
Ladies with better hair.
Well, James Franco did become the Green Goblin, so there's that.
You see what Amber Heard does? She turns people into goblins.
Ew.
James Franco was Me Too'd, too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He was.
Everybody Me Too'd.
Yeah, they just got Fred Savage.
Did they?
Yeah, Fred Savage was producing and doing something on the new Wonder Years show that's being made, and someone's leveled an accusation against him. The studio did an investigation and said, "Yeah, we're going to fire you now." It's just like, oh, okay. So he's
At least
now.
they did an investigation. That's something.
Yeah, but look.
Is it bad? Was it bogus?
Was it done by law enforcement, or was it just done by the studio themselves? Because if it was just,
yeah,
you know,
I don't know. It would. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, though.
His career's now over because someone said something, and then someone internally at the company did an investigation.
I guess it would depend on what kind of evidence you turned, but I don't know what their company standards are. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah, they didn't go into details, but they just, I'm guessing that he's probably made a dick joke in front of someone that's got incredibly upset or something along those lines. Because if it was something serious, they shouldn't the police be involved? If a crime's taken place, wouldn't that warrant reporting it to the police and having them then investigate it? But I don't know, apparently there's enough for them to get him the fuck out of the fucking job, so he's now unemployed. So you
don't understand cancel culture either, because isn't the weird foot fetish guy who works with little girls still employed?
I don't know.
What guy are you talking about? Yeah.
Dan Schneider.
I know he got Me Too'd. I don't think he got canceled though.
Right? This is what I'm saying. Like, and even on the shows, he's got Ariana Grande dipping her feet and weird shit, and like
he did iCarly too.
Yeah, and they were all like, everything had weird feet stuff. On the Twitter, he would post like, draw things on your feet, and
on this topic, so last time I went to my parents' place, my mom had my nephew who was babysitting, and they used to watch Disney Kids or whatever, all the cartoons and whatnot. And then when I went there, they were watching Nickelodeon Kids or whatever. I'm like, why did you guys switch? And my mom's like, oh, well, with all the pedophile stuff and with Disney. I'm like, Dan Snyder did the same fucking thing.
Yep, all these companies.
Yeah, he was the one that working on iCarly, so he was getting all those. He'd always have those teenage girls like barefooted and
Yep.
yeah. You know, he likes fucking toes, man.
The end bits were always weird too. Like my son started watching all of that stuff. Like he I guess he's all into like Sam and Cat and like all this shit that like I don't know. He likes Ariana Grande. I don't know. Like he didn't even know she was a musician, which I'm
She is hot though.
Well, he's a little young for that. He can stick with Sam and Cat.
He's 9. How old is he?
He'll be 10, but yeah.
He's starting to get emotions in his balls, baby.
Yeah, I know. Look, we've had moments. I've had embarrassing moments with both of my sons, my older sons already. Like,
yeah, he's 10. Yeah, I was focusing on chicks at 10.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was starting not. I mean, I was starting to notice them. You know what I'm saying?
The other one's about to be 13.
Well, he's definitely into it. He's sorry to tell you, but your son's jerking off like 5 or 6 times a day.
Well, look, we've already had to discuss porn education.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. When a boy first discovers that feeling of an orgasm, it's for a minute there they get a little bit weird with it because I did. I was like, ah!
It's a special, confusing moment as a mother when you see the search history of your 12-year-old son.
Yeah.
Well, the next time you go into his room, pick up the first shirt, sock, throw it against the wall, and if it sticks, yeah, he's doing it.
Or if it puts a hole in the wall.
Oh, I already, look, when I said there were awkward moments, I meant because, until you know not to walk in a room that your son's closed the door on.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Know.
It happens. I think every mom's walked in on their son at one point, just about.
I never made it embarrassing for him, though.
No, my mom didn't me either when she first,
But my oldest, when he first started exploring, was sitting on the couch and doing it all. I'm like, dude, some things are meant to be private. Like, there's nothing wrong with what you're doing, but that's the kind of thing you like do in your room or the shower. And then I talked to his father, and it was just, you need to talk to him about the appropriateness of where to take care of your exploration. Like, that's not a conversation I would think any boy wants to have with his mother. So I just left it like, I don't know what's happening.
My mother had my uncle come talk to me.
See?
Yeah.
Like, we just awkwardly walk out of the room with a higher pitched voice than normal. And then someone comes to you for the talk.
Well, they have to talk to, and then they have to, and if they do it right.
Yeah, I know what happened. So listen, John, you gotta stop jerking the gherkin while you're watching TV with the family. It's just inappropriate. No, you need to do that in your own room, in your own time. Okay. Yeah. And you're like, no, I'm gonna whack it.
We're gonna watch that later on. I'm gonna jerk off.
I'm gonna watch the 6 o'clock news and jerk it. Yeah.
That's a show I don't think
what was the thing you used to whack?
Soul Train, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Soul Train.
That was how I got in the situation with black women. That is true. I mean, it's
Soul Train.
That's how I got into black girls. I'm not lying.
That's a good reason.
I'd be, I'd turn my TV on late night on Saturday night. It was late night, and them girls were sticking that ass. I'd put them out in my little wiener and start going to town.
See, yeah. Well, they can move. Look. That's the same reality. Like Johnny Depp done lost his mind. Look, have you ever seen Vanessa Paradis perform?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, the way she moves. He's an idiot. I hope he gets her back. The man's been through enough.
I see people in the chat room now. John Vega is on the clock. So is Mickey Richards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We may even. I am so sleepy.
It is a sleepy night.
I don't know why I'm so sleepy. I think it's Crow. I think he made me sleepy.
I'm kind of sleepy too.
You look kind of sleepy, baby.
I'm either. Yeah, I have to be
Drunk.
sleepy. I'm only on my 4th beer.
Yeah. This minute.
This minute. I'll have 27 more later.
Red Eye's addicted to rum because he thinks he's a pirate.
No, actually, I drank nearly a bottle of Bundaberg rum when mid-teens, and I got very sick for days and days and days. And now I've got this special ability where I can magically dry reach and nearly vomit. All I've got to do is smell rum, like brown rum, Bundaberg rum. No, shit is just like, it is. It's the most disgusting smell on the planet. I think it's just my body's a natural reaction. It's like, oh, I nearly died last time I ingested that. Fuck you.
I'm the same way with gin. I can't do gin.
I like gin.
You used to drink a lot of it?
No, I didn't used to drink a lot of it. I was at a house party, hooked up with this chick that was drinking New Amsterdam gin. I had to eat her out in order to get the taste of that cheap-ass gin out of my mouth.
No.
Yeah, it was...
Should have just tried mouthwash.
I was in the mood, so...
Peppermint schnapps maybe would have done the trick.
And it might have burned her. And it might have made her coochie burn though if you poured that.
Gargling some whiskey.
That's my shit because I'm a stupid girl. Like when I was a teenager, I drank way too much peach schnapps and threw it up so many times that just the smell, like even peach Snapple, the smell of artificial peach makes me want to just immediately retch. So I can't with artificial peach of any kind.
I can drink coconut rum though. Coconut rum, Malibu, drink it all night. White rum doesn't really have that same smell as, but the coconut rum, the coconut masks whatever rumness there is. So I can drink that, but brown rum, as soon as I get a whiff of it, I instantly start going, what? No, I can't even begin to drink it. And the sad part was my dad had a 5-liter bottle of this Bundaberg rum. 5 fucking liters of that shit. All right, it was a huge fucking bottle, and to this day I don't know what happened to it. Someone ended up scoring it after my mum passed away because Dad became diabetic. He couldn't drink. He had this bar. Look, he had all of the like old smuggler Scotch whiskey on one of those big pourers. It was one of those big oversized bottles. Had all of that shit, and then someone got really lucky and come and cleaned the fucking bar out. They took the fucking rum, the bottle of old smuggler. Oh, dude.
Good, huh? By the way, we're gonna like I said, we're gonna end extra early tonight because I'm too tired. So at 10 minutes after the second hour, we're gonna end.
Oh.
So we got like 14 minutes. We had like 10. No, we got like something.
Yeah. Something.
I'm just too tired. I don't know why I'm so tired. Crow did it.
Yeah, I heard you slipped you some Bill Cosby drugs.
Hey, some roofie doofies. Come here, get you some of this roofie roll. I mean, Tootsie Roll.
Put the pills in the pudding pops.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, you can get pounded by the pudding pop, baby. And we need tips. Nobody's tips tonight. That makes you so upset, my emotions. Raisin.
It's a slow start to the week.
I'm gonna pee on you.
Ew.
I never got that fetish. Like body fluid.
Weird.
That would make me vomit. I don't see how that could be sexy.
You know, that's a fetish too for some reason. Vomiting.
Oh.
If it's not my own puke, it'll make me puke. Whether hearing it, smelling it, seeing it.
That seems like it would be harmful. Like, you can't throw up too much. So, like, how do you involve that in your... I don't know, man. Whatever. Everybody's different. Different strokes for different folks, man. Not me.
I struck your folk.
They're old.
That's rude.
They're old.
It is kind of rude.
Wow.
Well, I'll change what I said. I'll struck your folk. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. I never.
Which means, you know, playing with a cougar cat.
My parents.
Do I, bud?
Folks are parents. That means you want to play with my parents. You want to poke my
I
parents.
do want to play your parents. Old people's genitalia is awesome.
Look, you don't. When you want a lady to call you daddy, you're not actually supposed to go be with her mother.
See, here's the thing I've noticed too. This thing has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but I want to talk about it real quick. Go ahead. Have you noticed how many creatures that come out of the sea looks like genitalia?
What?
Seriously, think about it. They got all these damn things that get out of the ocean, and they all look like genitalia.
Like the gooey ducks?
Yeah, the gooey ducks, and there's a weird clam and cucumber. They look like vaginas or dicks.
Well, out of an entire ocean of different creatures you've named 3, congratulations.
There's a whole bunch, and I don't know the names of them, motherfuckers.
Cuttlefish don't look like genitalia.
Yeah,
I mean,
fish
I
don't
hope
usually
not.
look like genitalia.
Unless someone had very fucked up labia, it might have, without the shell.
Yeah.
Now, I know that the term starfish is... I know people like to use the term starfish when talking about buttholes, but have you actually ever seen a starfish? They don't actually look like a butthole, believe it or not. It's weird. Sea urchins? That doesn't look like any genitalia that I'm familiar with. And
Balls.
Someone with
I didn't say, okay, Red Eye, I did not say that every goddamn creature that come out of the ocean look like this. I said there's a lot that come out.
Yeah, a lot.
Well, goddamn.
I'm trying to think of
You're breaking it down too fucking much. It was a goddamn joke, Red Eye.
No, we're going to do a deep dive and seriously analyze what was said.
That was a bad pun. A deep dive, we're talking about sea creatures. That was a bad pun, Red Eye.
No, it was a great pun. Shut the fuck up.
It was a horrible fucking pun.
You're a horrible pun.
Yeah.
I am. I'm a big pun, baby. I'm not a player. I just crush a lot.
Don't hate the play, I hate the game.
I'm just defending the creatures of the ocean because they might not like being labelled.
You're doing it because you look like an old vagina.
You look like
Are you saying you came out of the
swimming
ocean?
ball sack.
You look like a dehydrated nut, Red Eye.
I look like Alice Cooper that was left out in the midday sun for 300 or 400 years. That's all.
It's true. And yeah,
a dehydrated corpse of Alice Cooper that was mummified and then left out in the sun.
His testicles. Raisin looks like my next mistake.
Oh my God. Clearly, you don't have high standards. You like bed pillars.
What?
You said you don't even have high standards. You like bed pillars.
No, I just said she's attractive.
You would stick.
And she is physically attractive. Now, emotionally and mentally, the bitch is ugly as hell, but yeah.
I don't know. After seeing her do the pretend crying in court with that twisted, fucked up looks on her face, is she that hot? Yeah. Or is that just a metric fuck ton of makeup that makes her look hot.
Yeah, probably could be it.
Yeah, but that's most of them in Hollywood.
No, look, there's plenty of women out there that don't need a goddamn bit of makeup on her face because they're naturally beautiful.
I don't know none of them bitches. I'm joking.
Amber's not one of those women. She's very fucking plain when you check her out with no fucking goddamn makeup. When she's lacking war paint, she's nothing special.
Yeah, when she's lacking plastic surgery, she looks more like her sister.
Yeah. That's just my opinion, though.
Yeah, you always have an opinion on shit.
If you're ever having a bored moment, Red, you could always look up the bruising that under eye filler can cause.
Oh, God.
Interesting.
I just love how she made these claims about having the shit beat out of her, and she gave very specific dates, and then they brought up a lot of photos and close-up stills of her on that dude's show a day or two later. No swelling whatsoever, no discoloration around her eyes whatsoever. And it's like, I'm pretty sure if you get popped in the nose and you get a black eyes last for fucking weeks, do they not, boss? Like,
yeah, black guys do last for weeks. They do.
Weeks, and what's basically you kind of start looking like a raccoon if you get two good shiners.
Yep.
You just got these huge big.
You like them though? Do you like black guys?
I can neither confirm or deny that rumor. Maybe on Tuesday.
I don't not like them.
Oh wait, guess what day it is in Australia?
There you go.
Tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it's always Gay Tuesday here.
It was in Tomorrowland.
No, you live in yesterday land.
No, I live in the same day as you right now. It is 2 minutes into the very same day.
Nah. I reject your reality and substitute it with my own.
Hey, Red Eye, does Gay Tuesday, is it so great that it makes your whole week?
No,
that was Gay Tuesday. That was a bad pun.
That was horrible. You're fired. Get out.
You're fired. I'm sorry. You're fired.
Get out of here.
Dude, I am so sleepy. I'm goofy.
Spooky.
I think somebody's tipped. Nobody's tipped me tonight, and I'm mad, angry, and I'm really sleepy.
So you can hear all the messages I'm getting. That's Pimp sending me fucking dick pics again. It's like, dude, really? Still on the show? Come on. Etiquette.
I love showing my dick off. I can't help it.
He just wants to hear your reaction live.
Yeah, my phone company's just going, listen, our entire fucking server system is filled with this dude's dick pics. Can you just tell him to stop?
I can't stop this feeling.
That's what I told him. I said he's got a dick and he's got a camera on his phone. He's going to keep taking dick pics. That's just that's what pimp do.
That's what pimp do.
And that's how pimp do.
Thank you, John Vega, for the $10 tip on Cash App. Appreciate it, buddy.
Well, thank you very much. Oh, I get Rosie Kitty back this week in a box. A slightly condensed, ashier version of her. Oh well, at least I don't. Here's the good bit about having a cat in that condition: never have to clean up a kitty litter tray again or smell weaponized cat shit. and I think that if you want to invade a country, you just tell everybody to start bagging and tagging cat poop, and you stockpile that shit, and then just get a trebuchet and start trebucheting cat poop at the people you don't like. Capitulation. Everyone will go, no more cat poop. We capitulate. What do you want? Here's some money.
Make sure you get it out of the litter so it has all those sharp, gravelly bits.
Yeah, that's the bit you put right on the outside of the poop thing that you're lobbing. So it's like, yeah.
It sounds like you said that's the bit. Instead of bit, sometimes you said that's the bit you put on there. Like, I don't know why I'm so stupid in that. Oh, I'm stupid.
Is it all the pharmaceutical drugs that you consume?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
That, and I think this goddamn icy hot's made me fucking sleepy.
If it relaxes your muscles and you've been tense, then yeah, I get like that too. When I'm really sore, if I sit there and have a moment of relief, I'm out.
Yeah, I think that might be what it is. But, you know, Junkie Crow, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know. A lot of things. I'm looking here, looking there, looking down. I don't know.
Well, stop it.
Okay.
We got a few minutes left. I'm going to take a nap.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
You're like, I'm gonna take a nap, and then you just look like somebody hit your off button.
I was waiting. I was waiting for one of y'all to say something, but it was response, but it didn't happen. And damn, Red Eye's not a good co-host.
Damn you, Red Eye. You fuckboy what?
All right, it's time to go.
See.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Sorry about this, but I'm just, I can't get function.
I can't get function.
I can't get function.
And on that note,
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Can't get no satisfaction.
And I blame that motherfucker.